And our next speaker certainly knows an awful lot about school choice. Jody Underwood from the School District Governance Association. Give it up for Jody.
Hi everybody, I hope you can hear me. And if you can't, please give me the sign and I'll try to do better. So I am currently president of the School District Governance Association following Donna Green, who set up this organization. And I can tell you about it if you come by the table later. But I'm also on the Croydon School Board and have been since 2010. And so some people know about Croydon. We did a big fight against the state who challenged us for a practice that, well, eventually we were given permission to do. As a result of that whole situation, I get calls all the time for people around the state having problems in their local school districts. And I'm going to share one story with you to talk about why the SDGA is important. So I get a call from a parent telling me that their kid is getting bullied in their school, in their district, and they went all the way up to the superintendent, who eventually told them that they don't have to do anything about bullying because nobody, and not in so many words, but nobody has committed suicide yet. Right? I want everybody to share that story with as many people as you know, because it's just absurd. But let's look at that situation. What should they do? So there's a few different perspectives, right? The superintendent is like, I just want to keep the status quo. If there's no real problem, you can't prove it, right? Whatever. Teachers want the kids to learn, but if you're bullied and you're having problems, you're not going to be able to learn in those classrooms. The parent, in this particular case, wanted to be able to pull the kid out of school and have them sent to another school under manifest educational hardship. And that sounds reasonable. But if you take the perspective of the taxpayer, that costs more money. So what do you do? Now, what you may not know is that school boards actually have the power to remove kids from school that are causing problems in the class. So that one bully is probably affecting more than one kid if one kid's being bullied, right? You know, everybody probably thinks, you've probably heard that public schools have to accept every kid, and they don't. So this is a power that school boards actually have and don't know about. So the School District Governance Association, our mission is to help school board members discover their powers so that they can stand up to the superintendent, to the State Department of Ed, that they can help parents in ways that they need to help them. So it's a balance, right? The taxpayer wants to have good use of the money that they're spending. To have it wasted because there's a bully in the class and, you know, intimidating all the kids, that's not good use of your money. So as taxpayers, first of all, you should get involved in your local school district because you should have a voice there, because you're the people that the school board needs to be accountable to. And school boards need to know that, right? They need to know that the superintendent works for them, and I mean, so many things. So that's what the School District Governance Association is about. That's our mission. And it's also about budget committee members as well, and I don't mean to minimize that, but my story today was about school board members. So if you know anybody on a school board who thinks like this, please send them our way. If you yourself are like that, and you don't have to have been on a school board to join our association, we're looking for members, any taxpayers really, to help with our mission to help educate school board members. And finally, we're trying to raise money, and we have a golf outing coming up. So if anybody plays golf or knows anybody who plays golf, we're just like swinging a club. Come over to my table, take a flyer, and help us do this right. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jody. And
Grok TV.